temperatures today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Look for highs around 90 to 95 degrees, overnight lows around 70, and then by Friday evening, got a chance of maybe some showers and thunderstorms with a low around 70. That's your climate.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
In the most absolutely wonderful Wednesdays of ways.
Welcome
that
to
didn't make
Wednesday.
sense, did it?
Welcome to Hump Day, all over again.
I was really trying for a good intro there, and it petered out on me there.
That's all right. Sometimes it happens.
That's the way things happen. Let me tell you, well, you'll probably believe this, as will 99% of the county if you subscribe to this local news establishment. So my mom, by the way, pays $75 for 5 months.
Ooh.
6 months of a publication, news publication here in the county. $75 a month, limited to 3 papers a week. Three publications a week.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get hers yesterday.
Oh no!
So she calls. Hey, why didn't I get a news publication today? Their answer?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't print enough, so we just didn't give people out all of them.
Not a good answer, was
Not a good answer. Profound cluelessness is no way to run a company.
No.
If you have 10,000 subscribers, let's say, don't print 8,000 papers and let 2,000 people just, oh, well.
Right.
Can't do that.
Not good.
So, not only is it overpriced, it doesn't deliver, and, well, we're just not going to print enough to get all of our customers satisfied. That's what we're dealing with here with our local news publication. That's why you have people like me and you who try to help out with local news when we can.
Right. And we do.
Keep you abreast of all the situations and all the local townships around our fine county. And that's why you listen to us, Tracy and Todd, in the morning.
And we appreciate it so much.
Classic.
Very
101.
much.
Tracy's Tidbits.
Well, on a lighter note, I'm sorry about your newspaper, but on a lighter note,
News publication.
Todd, do you know anything about billy goats?
I know that them little rascals will climb up on top of your house and eat your shingles off.
Yeah.
Because I've seen them do that.
Yeah, and I love little baby goats.
They're mean.
But here's the very interesting fact. Billy goats urinate on their own heads to smell more attractive to females. Now, I mean, is it just me, or I'm glad guys don't do that to attract us ladies.
We don't know that they don't.
I know, you're right. I just thought that was I just ran across this, and I thought, oh, my goodness. Yeah. But anyway, that's what billy goats do. They urinate on their own heads to smell attractive to the female goat.
Just when you thought you'd heard everything, along comes a billy goat peeing on his head. Oh,
I thought we all needed to hear that today.
What in the world? How did you come up with that?
I don't know. I just kind of ran across it by accident, and I thought, oh, this is going to be our topic today.
That's interesting.
And I love billy goats. They're very interesting creatures. I love to watch them.
I like the little bitty. A friend of mine had some little bitty we call them are they pygmy billy goat? Little bitty.
Oh, I don't know.
Little babies.
They're so cute.
And I was sitting on a porch and I was playing with him, and I'd butt him in the head, and he'd run his little tail up to me and headbutt me. He couldn't have a baseball bat and hurt me, but it was just like,
but look, he was practicing, wasn't he?
He was trying to headbutt me, and I'd hold my fist down there, and he would like fist butt me with his head.
I bet his daddy said, "Go over there and see if you can hit that big
Yeah,
guy."
and his dad was like, "Sneak up behind that big boy and get him." I'd show him. mess with Junior, I'll give you the horns. But yeah, he was trying his best to, and then he'd step back and he'd bah at me.
I love to go to the fair. I know at Cleveland Fair they always have this in the little petting center over there,
Yeah.
the little petting
Oh,
center.
yeah.
All those little bitty baby goats are just so precious.
Tom Green said
Gosh.
that was great info, Tracy.
Thank you,
Tom,
Tom.
don't try that, sir. I don't know that it works with humans.
It's very interesting. I don't know about great info, but it's very interesting anyway. That's how
those-
they get their mates.
The little fainting goats, I like
Oh, yeah.
hollering at them, and they pass out. That's so funny. I have too much
Oh,
just scaring little goats and making them pass out.
bless her.
And they go like stiff, and they just kind of fall over.
That's kind of mean in a way, ain't it?
Nope, it's funny. That's called redneck entertainment.
Yeah, it is.
It's what that's talking about. What that is. I got
Yes.
a message that came in from the Facebook there.
Huh.
You were talking about when we have more fires, summer or winter. Yesterday, my dad used to start a fire about every day of the year. Once you include wintertime, he was a blacksmith. And tell Tracy that was TMI about the goats. It's too much information for those.
Who
of you
said that?
That would be Alan Tony.
Oh,
Alan listens to.
Alan.
Yeah, Alan and what was his?
You know you've learned something today, and you know
You
it.
have been informed this
Yeah.
morning. Alan and Alice. Tony. Yeah. Howdy,
Oh.
Chad Minford checking in with us this morning. Howdy. I had a lady at the hospital tell me yesterday that I had a beautiful voice.
Well, that was a very sweet compliment
That
of her.
was.
You
I-
do have a very good
I thought
voice.
that was pretty cool. Gave me an ego.
Did it blow your head up? Uh-oh.
Yep.
He won't be able to get out the front
Then I had a
door.
lady who I was talking to, helping her with IT, and when I was getting ready to hang up the phone, we fixed her computer, whatever she had.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the guy that I listen to in the morning? I was like, yeah. Oh, I could tell by your voice. I was like, well, I try not to take my radio voice with me to work.
Right. Well, you can't
Sometimes
help
it
it. It
comes
just has to
out.
tag along, don't it?
Sometimes I'll answer the phone and I'll say, good morning. Thank you for calling IT. This is Todd. How can I help you? Then it'll be silence. And I'm like, hello? Oh, I thought that was your voicemail. I was like, no. That's so funny. Oh, how are y'all doing this morning? It is not 72 degrees outside. Why did I even say that? I'm trying to look around and see where I've seen a 72. It's actually 67 degrees.
Yeah, 67 degrees.
Maybe we want it to be 72. 67 degrees outside, clear skies. Sun's not quite gotten up yet. Not able to see it, but it will be peeking over the Cherry Mountain in a little bit.
Let's
And
see
we're actually
here.
blocked from that direction
There is a couple of
a
announcements here.
little bit over
Let's
there.
see. Saturday, there's a reminder. Saturday, it's which coming up. Saturday, August the 5th, between 9 to 3, Pilgrim's Way Baptist Church will have Keepers of the Kingdom. It is a one-day Bible school. It will be from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m., and that is at Pilgrim's Way Baptist Church
Pilgrim's
at 485 Hamilton Road in Rutherfordton. So you might want, lunch will be provided, so that might be something good for the kids before school.
You know what's funny is when I drove for transit, I used to take a lady home on Hamilton Road. And you know what her last name was?
What,
Hamilton.
Well, I
I was like, you got a whole road named after
put
you.
2 and 2 together,
there you
and you
go.
got, yeah.
Hamilton used to take her home on Hamilton Road. She was a sweet lady.
Hmm.
She had to stop at.
I wonder if she's related to Ella.
Ella.
Good morning, Ella.
Good morning, Ella. Hope you're doing good
Aw.
this morning. Speaking of Hamiltons, can't forget Ella.
Oh, I know.
Ella Hamilton. My mom worked with her years ago at Blossom Flower Shop. You remember that?
Yes, I
Bosie and
do.
Willie and Ernie. Ernie could make anything
I
into
didn't
a
know
flower.
all of those people up there, but I have certainly heard all the stories from Todd and Ella.
There was one time that when I was in high school, my 12th grade year, the library had a Valentine Day card contest, and the winner could basically get a free day off from school. You just didn't have to do nothing.
Right.
So I went up to Blossom Flower Shop where Mom worked, and I told Ernie. Ernie was their designer. I was like, yeah, they got a contest at school for a Valentine card. And
So
here-
this was, wait a minute, was this you entering the contest?
well, I hadn't entered anything at this point.
Oh.
I wasn't even going to do it.
Oh, okay.
And I told Ernie about it. He's like, can I make a card? And I was like, absolutely, Ernie. So he said, well, come back up here tomorrow. I went up there the next day, and Ernie had this card.
Oh.
My goodness, it was like doilies and flowers, and you opened it up, and it had a song playing, and I was
People
like,
used to make their own Valentine's
absolutely.
cards.
So I took that in there,
Yeah.
and I entered it, didn't think nothing about it. And I went back and asked Miss Childers.
Mm-hmm.
She may be listening to us. Miss Pam Childers, she don't know that I didn't make it, but now I'm going to tell her myself. She probably figured it out I didn't make it, but
With the music coming out
I
of
said,
it.
I said,
probably.
hey, who won the Valentine card contest? She looked at me and said, who do you think? I was like, me? Well, yeah. I mean, that thing was
Wow.
immaculate. That was the coolest Valentine card I ever had. I wish I'd have kept it. I don't know
Yeah.
whatever happened to it.
I know. Do you remember when you were in school and the teachers would always hang would make little pockets.
Pockets.
Yeah, and all the kids we'd all bring their little
I'd always
Valentine's.
have exactly two from
So
my friends.
sweet.
That's all. Yeah.
That was the sweet old days.
11 minutes after 7 o'clock. I guess we better get started with our Wednesday morning call around
Yes, we
report. What we better do. 11 minutes after 7, we're going to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. Do that first.
Joe Meek was born in Virginia in 1810. He had little use for school, so at the age of 16 he left home. Later in life, Joe did teach himself how to write, and he read the classics of his day. But when he wrote, his spelling and grammar was highly creative. At the age of 19, Joe headed out west, and for 10 years lived the life of a mountain man. He was a favorite at rendezvous, telling stories of his adventures, stories that were not only humorous, but often highly exaggerated. By 1840, Meek realized the era of the mountain man was coming to an end. So he took his Indian wife and led a wagon train over the Oregon Trail. Meek settled down in western Oregon and became a farmer. At this time, Oregon wasn't a territory of the United States, and there was no military protection from Indians. In 1847, Meek led a delegation to Washington seeking territorial status. The heavily bearded and buckskin-clad Meek was a sight to behold. He announced himself as the envoy extraordinary and minister plenipotentiary from the Republic of Oregon to the Court of the United States. Congress responded by making Oregon a territory. Meek returned home as Oregon's U.S. Marshal. He got heavily involved in politics, helping found Oregon's Republican Party. During the latter part of Meek's life, there were strong anti-Indian feelings in Oregon. With an Indian wife and children of mixed nationality, Meek endured what came his way and remained to his death on June 20, 1875, a man of integrity, courage, and magnetism. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
"13 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. Our first stop is the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. With us this morning is Officer King. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing good. How you doing today, Todd?
Doing pretty good. Not going to complain. Shaping up to be a beautiful day outside.
Hopefully so.
I clocked out yesterday and had to go back outside of where I work and sit there for 15 minutes till it quit raining. It was raining so hard I couldn't even get to my car.
Coming downpour for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was crazy how that did. Officer, what you got for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Office responded to 256 calls for service. There were 14 arrests processed in the jail, and the jail currently has 173 people incarcerated. On our incident reports, Christina Mays from Stoneway Lane in Rutherford reported a larceny of a firearm and a misdemeanor larceny. April Johnson from Hopper Road in Rutherford reported larceny of a firearm. And Damon Montgomery from Country Home Drive in Forest City reported breaking and entering of a motor vehicle. On our arrest reports, Mickey Graham from Piney Mountain Church Road in Ellenboro was arrested and charged with breaking and entering, assault on a female, second-degree trespass, communicating threats, and resisting a public officer. Received a $15,000 secured bond. Jimmy Coffey, 3rd Street in Forest City, was arrested and charged with communicating threats. Received a written promise to appear in court. and a Sunshine Airwood from Peachtree Road in Lattimore, North Carolina, was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor and received a $350 secured bond. That's all we have for today.
Officer King, we appreciate your report. I hope you have a wonderful day, and most of all, be safe.
Hey, Officer King.
Appreciate it. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
She's a little late to the party.
I was on the phone.
She was having a phone
where
call.
she was at.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Officer King. We'll talk to you again another time.
All right, y'all. Have a good
Bye-bye.
day.
Officer King, well, you missed him, Tracy.
I know
Officer
it.
King, he was in there talking on the
He's
telephone.
my favorite one.
Going next to 911 Communications Center. We'll do that after this.
Spring in the South means the return of Atlanta Braves baseball.
There's a liner out toward center field. It will lay down. Here comes Ronald. Braves win it.
This loaded-up squad is ready to make another run at the crown. But the road to the Fall Classic starts in Florida.
Swung on, hammered to deep center. Home run.
So be here for every huge spring training game as the 2023 Braves load up for another huge season. Right here on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
Melissa. 16 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. Melissa with us from the 911 Communications Center. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's on the report for us?
In the last 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communication Systems processed 611 911 calls and administrative calls. These consisted of 67 for emergency medical services, 256 for the Sheriff's Office, 129 for the town of Forest City, 44 for Rutherfordton, 9 for Lake Lure, and 60 for Spindale. Under the fire calls, Forest City responded to a structure fire. Green Hill responded to a structure fire, and they were assisted by Shingle Hollow and Union Mills and Rutherfordton. Lake Lure responded to a structure fire. They were assisted by Fairfield, Chimney Rock, and Bills Creek. Hudlow responded to a motor vehicle accident, Sandy Mush to a residential fire alarm, and finally Spindale to a motor vehicle accident. And that is all.
Thanks for that report. Hope you have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Carlisle with that report from the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center and the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report and the 911 Communications report being brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery.
With gas and utility prices skyrocketing, you need to save money wherever you can. Jay's Discount Grocery can help you do just that. Jay's Grocery has a fresh meat market and a produce aisle like no other. Jay's carries all household needs, including dog and cat food, cups, paper plates, drinks, famous brand names arriving daily at a fraction of the cost. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. Find out for yourself. Jay's is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 8, closed on Sundays. Jay's Discount Grocery, 671 Oak Street in Forest City. Shop Jay's and walk out with a pocket full of savings.
Ruby Taylor with us from the SDO Fire District. Ruby, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hope you're having a wonderful day so far.
Yes.
What do you have for us this morning?
Well, the fire department didn't have any calls. And on my birthday calendar, I've got Ray Godfrey, James Roddy, and my daughter Becky Taylor is having a birthday today, and I wish her a very, very happy birthday. And the signs are in the secrets today and go into the thighs tomorrow, and that's all I've got.
Ruby, thanks so much for reporting. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ruby Taylor with that report from the SDO Fire District. We usually check in with Chris Melton next, but what's that song? To Alaska.
Oh, yeah, north to Alaska.
North to Alaska. To go north.
I don't know the rest of this.
Big Chris left Lake Lure in the spring of 23 with whoever his partner and brother Yeah. You ever seen that movie, North to Alaska? The old John Wayne movie?
I have
I love that
seen
movie.
that movie.
It's so great.
I've always heard of it, but I've never watched it.
It is a great movie. Yeah. Even Johnny Horton even sings the intro to it.
Oh, really?
Appropriately enough, because he sings North to Alaska.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. John Wayne, and it's got Fabian in it. The little...
Wasn't he the heartthrob?
The heartthrob, yeah. Fabian. It's got Capuchin, a model in it.
Oh.
It's a good movie.
Huh. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, you have to go check it out. It's a pretty good movie. Talks about George Pratt and his partner, and brother Billy, too.
I don't know what he does about Alaska all of a sudden. Let's see. Chris is in Alaska. My son's mother and father-in-law are in Alaska right now. They're on a cruise. Yeah, they're on a cruise in Alaska. Alaska must be the place to be right now.
Well, I mean, it is cold. I mean,
yeah,
it's hot down here.
They took some pictures put on Facebook, and they're beautiful.
About 114 degrees after a while.
There.
You wish you was in Alaska.
I know. I'd be curious to know what the temperature is in Alaska in the summertime, in the middle of the summer.
Negative 83.
You think?
Probably
they
not.
They did look kind of
probably not that cold. It's probably only negative 20.
Just
Pull
let
up
me
a Google and say,
investigate.
what's the current temperature in Anchorage, Alaska?
We'll be figuring this out.
We'll figure this out. We're going to go to Steve Ernest. We'll do that next.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Through various resources and outreach here at WCAB, Tracy and her just gone crazy, having to figure out what temperature it is in Anchorage, Alaska. Through her extensive research and multiple outreach to many sources, basically she Googled it.
I thought it would be colder than that. It's 58.
Well, that's pretty chilly.
What is it here?
60. It's 10 degrees cooler in Alaska. Steve would be if it was that. If Steve was up there, he'd be bundled up. He'd have a Sherpa outfit on.
Well, I'm bundled up now.
Lord.
Let's see it by 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to be 67 degrees in Alaska.
So it'll be as hot as it is.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
It'll be as hot in Alaska at its peak as it is right now.
Yeah. How nice.
Go on up north. Go further north up in Alaska.
Antarctica.
I don't know a town name up there.
I don't either.
But I wonder what.
I've been there lately. Not my neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you hear how professional Steve sounded when he answered the phone?
No, I had his.
Steve, you could have been one of these. You know, these people that gives directions on your phones.
Yeah.
That's what.
I think. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I think I don't want to ruin my reputation as sounding professional. We don't want to do that.
He said,
I was waiting for the paradox trick that you're going to get me today on. So I was just waiting for that. So and it didn't come this time. So we'll address that next time, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
But
what you got going on today?
Well, the folks will be getting here for the competitions for the Pony Club, and so they're getting set up, and they'll start doing some competition, and anybody, it's open to the public, and it's free, and you can come in there and just wander and look through the rings and see what's going on, and there's plenty of shade, and if you want some refreshments, we have some stores, and some restaurants, so just come on out and just enjoy the activities. And see what they're competing, what they're trying to gear towards the weekend, trying to compete in those finals. And when they get there, it'll be entertaining. So it's earlier in the evening this week. So the activities will start around 4 p.m. on Saturday in terms of the competition, the final competitions. So just to make a note of that. It's going to be primarily the Pony Club, and then just a lot of activities with their families coming in and just enjoying the good times. And they're preparing for becoming professionals. You know, they're gearing up. Those are going to be our future professionals.
That's right.
So, yep.
That is correct.
Yep, it sure is.
In the northern part of Alaska, in Prudhoe Bay, Alaska, it's 44 degrees. Winds are blowing at 13 miles per hour, and the humidity is 96%.
God, that's high humidity.
So that's chilly.
That's beyond my desires to try to put up with those kinds of conditions.
And them boys are out there on that boat crabbing.
I'm confused. I didn't never know. It's probably going to be a really blonde question.
Oh, Lord. Prepare yourself, folks.
I mean, if it's 44 degrees and the humidity's I don't understand how, if it's that cold, how the humidity's so high. Does that make sense?
I don't even know how humidity works.
I don't either. But I'm just thinking about my kinky hair. How kinky is it going to get?
No, it'll be flat.
Oh, it will?
Because it's cold.
But humidity here, when the humidity's high,
it's hot.
It's hot.
It's cold. It's reversed.
I don't understand.
At least your makeup won't be running.
This is true.
It'll be frozen, won't it?
I'll have you know I don't wear any makeup. I have a face for radio.
There you go.
Steve, anything else going on up that way this morning?
No, we're pretty good. That's what's going on. We got 3 live music shows in the afternoon starting Thursday.
Sounds good.
So
we'll send them up that way.
Nobody can't complain that they have nothing to do they?
Yeah, and the cost is just right. I like it.
Free.
You see Steve
Free.
out there in the yellow vest, just say, "Hey, Steve, I hear you on the radio."
There you go.
He may sign an autograph for you if you wanted to.
He may.
Steve,
okay, I don't. That won't be too covetous.
Steve, have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
You too.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Steve Ernest, always a pleasure to talk to right here in the mornings. WCAB Classic 101, and you're listening to the Tracy and Todd Morning Show. We wouldn't be here without you. Absolutely not. Folks, I want you to go by Tony's Produce Market. Pick out a delicious watermelon. Whiteside watermelon. Does that mean they're grown on Whiteside Road? Is that what they mean?
No, they are grown by Ronnie Whiteside.
Ronnie Whiteside. Okay,
yes,
gotcha.
remember Ronnie?
Oh, locally grown.
They're all
yes.
locally homemade, homegrown, and they are so good.
Oh, yeah. Also got peaches, cantaloupe, cotton candy grapes. I've been seeing those on the Facebook.
I have too.
Oh, they look good. Half runner beans, onions, tomatoes, okra, squash, zucchini. They've got delicious block cheese. That block cheese is good too. Get some of that smoked cheddar. Oh, yeah. Mike's homemade salsa. That's always good. Don't forget all those delicious homemade pies, cakes, and fudge treats. They still got ferns and hanging baskets open Monday through Saturday, 9 until 7. Sunday, 10 until 4. Tony's is your one-stop produce shop. Has all you need to create a summer salad for cookouts and much, much more. You'll find Tony at 773 North Washington Street in Ruffton. Call him at 287-9495. And don't forget the blueberries. The blue.
And we do have a live broadcast remote coming up this Saturday, July 29th from 10 to 2 at Rutherford Pet Supply. They're located at 115 Reservation Drive in Spindale. And they're going to have all store-wide savings. Vendors will be on site. And I think David said that they're going to be giving away, one vendor is going to be giving away free bags of dog food.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it might be something to check out and come out. And I think they're going to have some barbecue and slaw and tea and stuff like that.
Are people going to be bringing their pets? That'd be cool.
Yeah, they should.
I should bring Buddy, but Buddy wouldn't. Buddy, yeah.
I'd bring him.
Buddy would go crazy.
He'll fit in with us.
He would end up down on 221 somewhere running around because he done got away. Anyway, 28 minutes after 7 o'clock, let's go check in with DeVern Upton over in Boston.
Cheryl, have you been to the Homeworks Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shana, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
Bostic Fire District DeVern Upton with us this morning. DeVern, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Doing good.
Fabulous.
Good.
How's everything over
Half
in
of the week's gone.
Yes, it may
Well, over here in Boston, we have a temperature of 69 degrees. Fire department had no calls. Don't forget the food boxes will be given out at Chase Ministry today from 9 to 10:30. They're on Chase Highway. And stop in at Whistle Stop Bakery there on Main Street in Boston and get you bakery items, and then go up to the drop-in and get you a steak to cook on your grill, and take the kids out to the park today and let them enjoy it, and hope everyone has a wonderful day.
Thanks, DeVern. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Bye. DeVern Upton with that report from the Bostic Fire District. 7:29. We're going to head to Mount Vernon, talk to Robbie Samuel.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
7:30 on this Wednesday morning. Robbie Samuel with us from the Mount Vernon Fire District. Robbie, good morning.
Oh, I can't believe we missed it on the air.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You'll have to repeat that.
Go
ahead, Todd, repeat it.
Yeah.
You have to ask him again, Todd.
I asked Robbie if he ever urinated on himself to make himself more appealing to his wife. And Robbie said he actually asked his brother that because he's got a goatee.
That's what we always used to pick on him about. Still do from time to time. I ask him if that's why he's got that. You can make yourself more attractive, and he just looks at me. I don't know if he thinks it's funny or not. He just don't make no...
I bet after this little conversation, you may see him next time. He may have it shaved off.
I don't know if he will. He'd leave it for spite at this point.
My brother, people say my brother's losing his hair, going bald.
Uh-huh.
I said, no, his hair just got a good look at his face and decided to run. That's what happened.
Is your brother older or younger than you, Robbie?
My brother is older.
Your brother's older.
And here's an interesting fact about
all of them are.
Let me show you. Let me show you.
How old is your brother, Robbie?
Oh wow!
Is he younger or older?
Gosh. They're older.
Oh, they're all. Oh, you're the baby.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm the baby.
He the baby.
Exactly. Always will be.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. I've got one of those too.
I'm gonna show Tracy a picture.
I've got a baby boy too.
They're sweet, ain't they?
Yes, they certainly are. Those girls are too now. I love my girl.
Yeah.
Why is it guys don't ever post pictures?
I miss my boy. He's way up in Illinois, so I miss him.
Yeah, you don't
But
see him as often.
he's working with He's working with the railroad now, and he loves it.
He's working with the
wow.
trains.
He's working with the train. He's a conductor. They're training him to be a conductor.
Oh, even better.
He really likes it.
Does he have the hat?
Well, I'm sure he probably does. I haven't seen it. He's going to have to take a picture.
Have the hat.
He does. I may have to put him on Facebook.
Now I'm gonna show Tracy this picture. Here's a picture of my brother's son.
Oh my goodness!
Notice how big he is.
Yeah,
how built he is. He looks more like who?
You.
Exactly. So.
And then Canyon is tall and lanky and skinny.
And let me show you a picture of my brother. And it'll amaze you. I mean, it will. Because my son looks more like my brother. And, well, there's a good picture of us all.
Yeah. Can everybody see that? Show that out
they
in
can't.
Radio Land.
They're not going to show them. My brother looks. A guy came up to me one time and he's like, "Can I ask you a question and you not get mad?" And I'm like, "Why would I get mad?" He said, "Why is it that your son looks more like your brother and your brother's son looks more like you?" I was like, "That's the way them genes work, I guess." But
you might better look into this situation.
My brother's son is stocky, broad-shouldered, sort of a big guy, and my son's tall and lanky like Danny. Which is kind of weird, but ain't it weird how genetics work?
Yeah, it really is.
And I got all the hair, see?
Yeah.
Oh. Robbie, what you got going on up here this morning?
Well, not a whole lot. It's been a good last 24 hours with the fire department. So other than Hudlow, they did have a motor vehicle crash yesterday, and we, Rutherford, assisted Green Hill, Union Mills, and Shinga Hollow with a possible structure fire, but we ended up getting canceled. Luckily, it wasn't a structure fire. Tina would probably have more to add to that. But so the good thing is no house was lost. So
thank goodness.
Or anything else. Yeah, and it's too hot for all that.
Don't be out there burning houses.
Oh, I can't imagine being sitting without a home right now.
It's hot enough outside. Don't start a fire.
That's right. Exactly right. But other than that, with fire departments, that's all we got, and things with the town have kind of slowed down just a little bit. I think everybody's trying to wind down their summer, but Labor Day ain't here yet, so keep on a getting.
Oh, we still got
and get out and about.
We still got a month and a couple of weeks before Labor Day rolls around.
Yep.
Yep.
Is the fabulous Fab Five? What is it called?
Fab Fest.
Fab Fest.
Yes.
I call it Fab Five. Is it still coming around?
Yep, that's coming back up again August the 4th. So
August 4th.
That's just
You know how many
week
times I've
away.
been so far.
And I know Tracy's going to go this time.
I say it every time, and by the time I get off work, I'm thinking, oh gosh,
Yeah, I don't want to go up there.
I'm just gonna go home because it's really hot.
It's
I'm glad
Friday.
I'm glad everybody don't think like that because nobody would be anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So-
you're exactly right. I get the same way, especially on Friday evenings.
Yeah.
It's just, it's good to get out and about, and a lot of people like to do that. And I'm like you, I think it's a great thing.
And most
I
people do. They'll get ready for Friday and they'll go out and they'll live Friday night up and they'll celebrate it like it's just. And I'm already sitting in my pajamas at 8:00.
Watching Andy Griffin.
I'm watching Andy Griffin.
Celebrating the week.
celebrating the day.
That's right.
Oh.
And it's hard to believe that Wednesday's already rolled around.
That's what me and Mama were
Here.
talking about. She said it seems like it's Wednesday. Comes Wednesday so fast.
I know.
It does.
It has, yeah.
Mhm.
And then Brenda Kelly gets to go on vacation. I know
Yeah.
she's excited about that.
I can't believe that girl's going on a cruise.
You ought to go hide in her suitcase so you can get on the ship with her.
I know.
Keep her straight.
Well, Tracy's so little, she would be just like Carry On.
I'm not sure if I could keep Brenda straight.
I was going to say that ship may
Yeah.
not be the same after Brenda comes off that ship.
That's true.
Yeah, those people up there, they'll never be the same, will they?
That's right. She might have to show them how to fix some real fried chicken. Show them how it's really done.
She's probably going to countrify both bunch
She'll
of
be
them.
up there telling everybody what to do and what not to do.
That's exactly right. But I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. That's all I got to report today, and hopefully it'll stay good and calm and quiet and stay cool.
All right,
Drink
Robbie.
plenty of water.
You do the same. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Take care,
Sounds
Robbie.
good.
Thanks.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Bye-bye.
Robbie Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. We're going to move over to the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District, and we'll speak with Sue Price coming up next.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
I'm doing good. Hope you are.
We are.
We're doing just fine. Sue Price with us this morning from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning.
Good morning. Beautiful morning over here.
Oh, yes, it is. Sun's just now starting to come up.
Yeah, we got
Shaking up,
sunshine.
yeah.
Gonna be a nice, warm, hot day today.
Yep.
Ooh, good day to stay in, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And that good old cool air condition.
Everybody better be careful. Those that work outside, I feel for them.
And you know, you work outside and you don't realize how hot you're getting. Some people don't, you know.
My nephew
That's when
just-
you have a heat stroke.
My nephew just got hired with the town of Spindale. He's working outside, and I told him, I said, "Boy, keep you some water with you. Don't get yourself dehydrated out there working."
Mm-hmm. It's easy to do, isn't
Yes,
it?
sure is. And you'll be there before you know it, really.
No.
See what you got going on this morning.
I do not have anything this morning, Todd. It's just quiet and calm over here. We haven't got any birthdays or anniversaries or anything going on that I know of. Haven't had any calls from the fire department. Just one of those days that
it's just super
nothing
quiet.
going on.
They must have found out that Sheriff Sue was on duty this morning.
But I've enjoyed listening to y'all this morning.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
We try to keep everybody entertained and laughing because laughter is the best part of the day.
It is. That's right.
You have to
It
laugh.
truly
and
is.
Laughter gets you through a lot of things.
It starts your day off good.
It does. Y'all have a good day and a
talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Sue. We'll talk to you then.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. We're going to check in with Tina White up in the Shingle. I almost said Union Mills.
Shingle Holler.
Shingle Holler. We'll do that next.
Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service is the reason they continue to be voted best in pest control. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Free estimates when you call Hutchins Pest Control, and you can be sure that job is going to be done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171, and they'll be right there.
Oh, no.
Tina, good morning.
I said, oh, no.
Tina, you got Tracy
Tina.
with that one.
You got me on that one, girl.
You got Tracy. She thought, nope, Tina's not going to answer the phone. She's like, oh, no, it's a recording.
You are. I tell you
One
what,
for
girl.
Tina, 1 for Tina, 0 for Tracy.
How
Tina,
are you
good
doing?
morning. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful this morning on this wonderful Wednesday.
You
How
sound,
about y'all?
you sound a little more peppier than you have the last couple of days.
Yeah, feeling a little better.
Well, that's
Thank
good.
goodness.
Let me say something. I wish you were in the White House.
Oh, I don't know about that, Tracy.
Wouldn't it be good if the White House really was in Shingle Hollow?
It is, because she lives there.
Yeah. I mean, the real, well,
Oh.
I mean, it's not that you're not real. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I like where we live. I don't want to corrupt it.
I don't, exactly. And that would be, wouldn't it? Oh.
Talking about people that's lost their mind and going crazy, the White House.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been going down to Bible school at Cooper Springs Holiness there in Sunshine.
Yeah.
My mom goes to church there. So last night, Bible school had a carload of girls, and it was a little bit after 9, and we went by Taco Bell, and I said, well, I'll just get us a 12-pack of the tacos. And she told how much it was, like $21.45. And I start to pull up, and my daughter, who's 11, says in the background, "Thank you, Joe."
Thank you, Joe.
Oh.
Isn't that ridiculous? 12.
Yeah, it is.
For $21.45. But yeah, but they enjoyed them, and ate them.
Taco Bell used to be able to get Taco Bell's
know.
tacos for like $1.
I know you
They're
would
like
think,
$1 a piece.
you would think the more you got, the cheaper it would be. I mean, ain't that
Right.
usually the way it goes? Well, yeah.
And that's what I asked them when I pulled up, and when I said, "Now, do you have like a 12-pack a decreased amount?" And they laughed when I said,
I'm gonna tell you what, since
Wow.
since my Kia has not been running, my Kia got 35 miles to the gallon.
Mm-hmm.
35, usually closer to 40. Since my Kia's been in the shop, and I'm having to drive my big truck and my Trailblazer, them things got them big V8 gas sucking engines. Oh my gosh, I'm going broke trying to keep them things fed. I'll be glad when I get my Kia back, because I'm gonna park them things in the building back there and not ever drive them.
I was thinking, how does that go with tacos, trucks, gas?
Saving money. Yeah. Look,
I'm just playing.
the amount of gas that I put in my truck per week, I could fill my Kia up.
Yeah.
And have money left over, and it lasts 2 weeks.
And if you noticed
Crazy.
how gas, it's like a game. One day it's up. One
It's
day
like a
it's
roulette
down.
wheel.
Up and down, up and down.
It's like,
I don't
spin the
understand
wheel.
why it has to be that way. It's a new price every day. It's either a good one. Well, it's never a good one, but semi-good.
I pulled up to a gas pump one time. No gas trucks around anywhere. Okay. The lady, as I'm sitting in line, she goes out there and changes the sign, increases it 10 cents. I'm like, whoa. I said, how did gas go up? And she's like, that's what the new gas is. I said, but this is old gas in the ground.
Yeah.
I said, there ain't no new gas down there.
I don't understand how they do that.
I said, why is it 309 still in the ground? And when you're going to charge me it still should be 309 for what's in the ground.
I probably
it was
regret
crazy.
saying this, but you know what? It's a scam.
Oh, I know.
We talk about scams. That's another scam, is the gas thing.
The oil companies make $4
Yeah.
billion a year in profit. You know, why not make $3 billion and give us a break?
Tina, see what you did. You
I started nothing.
Okay, let's
I'm
go
just
back
playing.
to let's
Todd's getting fired up over here
okay,
about
let's
gas
get
now.
back. Let's get back in our zen. Back to Shingle Hollow. Okay, we're good. Tell
I'm
us
just
about the
playing,
birds.
Tina.
Tell us about the birds, Tina.
Oh, they sound beautiful. The birds are beautiful and sing. I just love to hear them in the morning. But
And for-
the sun is shining right here in Shingle Hollow.
That's right.
And it's 67 degrees. The gas price down at Green Hill was $3.49 when I came to last night. I'm sorry I had to do that.
I'm glad you. Well, that's good. Thank you for. Yeah.
Good.
See what I mean? Up and down, up and down.
I think my wallet got a cramp.
$3.49.
I think I felt my wallet jump when you
My
said
billfold just shed a tear
Man.
It's terrible.
because I got to get gas today.
There's no birthdays or anniversaries on any of the calendars. And the fire department, they were assisting Green Hill for a structure fire, and it got canceled on the day, so we're thankful for that. And down at Shingle Hollow Campground, Pilgrim Way Baptist Church is having a youth camp. It's Help from the Hills Youth Camp. They asked for us to pray for them, but they're also having services at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. there that the public is welcome to join. So that's today through Friday, so 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. they're having services. Again, that's Pilgrim Way Baptist Church is having their Help from the Hills Youth Camp. And as far as I know, that's all I have this morning. Thanks, Frog.
All right, Tina, thanks so much for the report. Hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll catch you again on Terrific Thursday.
Have a wonderful day. God bless you and stay safe out there.
Thanks.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. We're going to move over and check in with Brenda Kelly next.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
7:47 on this Wednesday morning. I hope you're having a great Wednesday so far. Brenda Kelly, good morning. She's going to be boat bound tomorrow.
Yes, she is. Oh.
This is a wonderful Wednesday morning, as Tina said. So
That's right.
It's the midweek.
Went home yesterday afternoon, sat down on the porch, and my wife had just filled up the hummingbird feeders. And I bet you we've got 20 or 25 hummingbirds. And by the time we went to bed, they emptied them hummingbird feeders. She had to make more.
Wow.
They fight over them things, don't they?
Yeah, it's so funny. They're
They're
it's like
so
a gang of them.
pretty. I love to watch them.
Yeah. I said with them long beaks they got or whatever they got,
I know.
it's a wonder they don't kill one.
So if any of y'all out there ain't got
Stab each other.
hummingbirds on your feeder, they at my house. That's where they at. I'm telling you.
They like the food you feed them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Karen
They like that.
don't use anything but sugar water. That's all she uses.
really? That's what I use,
Don't put
sugar
any
water.
red food coloring in it because it messes with the beaks
yeah.
and stuff. Yep.
I've always
Just sugar
heard, I
water.
don't know if it's true or not, and you may know, I've always heard that when you have bird feeders, it makes snakes come. Is that true?
Oh, I can't.
heard it
I can't
causes-
remember. I
You ever
can't
heard
remember
that-
the last time I seen a snake.
I don't know where I've even heard that from. It may not even be true at
Which
all.
I've got some black snakes that I purposely keep around my house.
Yeah.
Because they keep off other snakes.
Insects and stuff.
Yeah.
No, they don't keep off other snakes. I live right up here in the middle of the woods, and I've got black snakes. I got rattlesnakes. I got copperhead snakes. I got all kind of snakes. They do not keep other snakes away, or they don't up here in my woods.
Well, mine's countrified. I've trained mine to use guns, so that's the difference.
I hear you.
Brenda, what you got going on up there this morning?
Well, let's see. I've got 62 degrees on the front porch this morning. I don't have any birthdays, any anniversaries, but in ways of announcements, back to school bash, August the 12th for kindergarten through 5th grade at Far City Church of the Nazarene. from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. We'll have lunch, movie, and do a craft. Then we're going to pass out school supplies. Also, on August, let me check here, August the 4th, they'll have music at the Union Mills Learning Center, and the supper starts at 6, and the price is $6, and the music starts at 7, and they don't charge for that, but they do have a tip jar available. And I think Elaine's going to try to get Robbie Samuels to announce that for me this coming week, because I'm going to be gone.
Oh, okay.
So she said she'd see about getting Robbie to announce it. I said, okay, that'll be fine. I'm sure he'll do it for us.
Yeah, I think Robbie will. If you're listening, jot that down, Robbie.
She'll call and tell him. But so far, that's all I know of that's going on. So
All right, brother.
I'll see you when I get back.
Oh, you have a fun trip,
Have a wonderful
Brenda.
time. Countrify them folks on them boats, sir.
Give
Well,
them
if
some
they-
knowledge. Give them
if
some
they-
Union
if
Mills
they
knowledge.
If they listen to me talk, they'll know I'm countrified.
All right, Brenda, have a good day.
Y'all have fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Brenda Kelly, hope she has a wonderful time on her cruise. Brenda, we'll catch you again on Monday. Is that right?
No, we're going to catch her on August the 8th.
August the 8th, so that'll be next Tuesday.
Mhm.
Have fun, Brenda. Hope you
Be
hope you enjoy your
safe and have a
cruise.
good time. And try to behave. I know it's hard.
We're going to move to Luther Gilligan after this.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188
Luther
West Side
Gilligan
Road.
live from Ellenboro with us this morning. Luther, good morning.
Good morning to us. Nice day down here this morning.
That's right. What you got going on? Anything?
Not much going on down here this morning. Things are rather quiet. See, fire department only had one call yesterday. They set up a landing zone over next to Hollis. Flew one out over there. Other than that, they were quiet rest of the day and last night. And everything good. Everybody's trying to get to work this middle of the week, start downhill. Nothing else happening. You people have a good day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then. Thanks.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye. Luther Gilligan with that report from the Ellenboro Fire District, wrapping up our call-around report for this Wednesday morning. Let me tell you about Granny Bees. They're the place to get those delicious cakes, pedophores. We're going to be giving away some pedophores here coming up in just a few moments to our birthday winner. If you're celebrating a birthday today or an anniversary, give us a call and we'll have a party in your honor. Granny Bees is the sponsor for the morning birthdays and birthday winner. Enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist, Long John, cream-filled donut, original glazed donuts, or for lunch, stop in and order a fresh salad or a delicious Granny Bees sub sandwich. Granny Bees does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthday, or any occasions you need a cake, or if you'd rather have those pedophores instead. Granny Bees hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7. Saturday, 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012, located 322 West Main Street in Spindale. Granny Bees is the place to be. We're going to be giving away a box of pedophores to our birthday winner. Call your name in now to be eligible for that.
In these days when some are suggesting that any reference to God and prayer are unconstitutional and should be eliminated from public life or at least government life, it is important to go back and see how our founding fathers viewed the subject. One quickly discovers that God, the Bible, and prayer were a very significant part of their lives. An example is found in notes from one of the early conventions. A convention was called in 1787 in America to revise the Articles of Confederation. For weeks, delegates reviewed the ancient history and analyzed governments of modern Europe in search of insights. But nothing suited the circumstances of this infant nation. Finally, one of the distinguished gentlemen, Benjamin Franklin, addressed the group. Referring to their meager progress, he said, "In this situation of this assembly, groping as it were in the dark to find political truth, and scarce able to distinguish it when it is presented to us, how has it happened that we have not hitherto once thought of humbling applying to the Father of lights to illuminate our understandings?" A season of prayer followed. Faced with critical public issues and threatening foreign involvement, we would do well to consider the advice of Benjamin Franklin. Rather than groping in the darkness for answers, we need to petition the Father of Light for the truth. This is Bill Hostler with today's Key to Confident Living.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Happy birthday today to, let's see, who we got here. Kristen Montgomery celebrating a birthday today. Also Robert Owen, 63 years old today, of Rutherfordton. Marlo and Ann Cersei celebrating an anniversary, so happy birthday and anniversary to those fine folks. We'll have a drawing in just a few moments. We'll give you the winner of the Pinafore. Compliments of Granny B's Bakery. Birthdays and events throughout this day in history. 1921, Jean Shepherd was born. Does that name sound familiar?
Yeah, I've heard of her.
Jean Shepherd wrote A Christmas Story. Also did the narration for it.
That's, yeah.
1926, actor James Best. Who's he better known as?
I have no clue.
Roscoe P. Train from the Duke Boys.
That is right.
Dukes of Hazzard. 1943, rock singer Mick Jagger. 1945, actress Helen Mirren. 1949, Roger Taylor, the drummer for Queen. 1956, gold medalist Dorothy Hamill was born. In 1964, Sandra Bullock was born, famous actress. In 1775, the U.S. Continental Congress creates the United States Post Office. 1835, the first sugarcane plantation is started in Hawaii. 1952, baseball legend Mickey Mantle hits his first Grand Slam, first of many, I might add, throughout his career. In 1979, the satellite Pioneer 2 transmits images of Saturn and its rings. In 1990, George H.W. Bush passed the Americans with Disabilities Act. Today is National Aunt and Uncle Day, National Coffee Milkshake Day. That don't sound
Coffee or milkshake?
No, coffee milkshake.
Coffee milkshake.
National Bagel Fest Day, National Disability Independence Day, and National All or Nothing Day.
Give your all or nothing today, people.
Give your all or nothing. We're going to give our all or nothing and try to get hold of Wayne Rollins over at Wayne's Lunchbox, and he'll tell us what we can have for lunch today. Our birthday winner of the Pinafore is Robert Owens of Rutherford. Congratulations, Robert. Stop by the studio here, pick that certificate up, and enjoy compliments of Granny Beans and Classic 101 WCAB. We'll see if we can get Brother Wayne Rollins on the phone this morning. And here he is. Brother Wayne.
Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning?
Doing pretty good. You know, Wayne, I was looking back at the Facebook post you made yesterday, and sometimes God put things in your path to remember people, and I think that's exactly what you had yesterday going on with OJ. And
man,
as long as you remember somebody, they'll never be forgotten.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's exactly right. Well, I mean, you know, you're really blessed to have people. I don't know. You have people for so long in your life, and then sometimes when they get taken before you feel like they're ready to be taken,
right?
The only way that you can continue their, I call legacy, definitely for some people, and he was one of them, is just to remember the memories, and because you got so many good memories, especially of OJ, and Lord, I know I'm not the only one. There's a lot of them out there that do, but he was just a great person, and you know, it's just weird. I mean, that was on my heart yesterday morning, and then like I said, I waved at that truck, and I know that truck, and it's just one of those things. I can remember when my dad passed away. It wasn't but, I don't know, several months afterwards. On a Thursday, I usually took him a plate of food when we finished up at night, and I caught myself making the plate one time. So you come into those things and you see those things, and then you just look back and a memory will hit you. You smile. You remember that great memory, even though your heart still hurts and misses that person, but yet you still have the memories to carry them on for the rest of your life. So even though it's difficult and it's so hard sometimes, it's just good to have those memories to keep it on. And one good thing about Facebook, there's a lot of things about Facebook I don't like, a lot of them I do like, but it'll hold memories for you that'll keep popping up now forever. So that's always a good thing.
That song, Precious Memories, it has a lot of meaning to it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. And then that salad, that salad was just OJ. The only thing different in that salad that OJ got, too, is he got the ham and turkey. He got a chef salad with the cheeseburger on top of it. So that lady didn't want the ham and turkey, but we still call that the OJ salad because he was one of the ones that started that, putting that cheeseburger on top of it. So, and it's like I said, you always come in late in the evening, always come in the back door because he was just that type of person, and you always heard him before you seen him. And, it was just a good day yesterday. I was glad to have those experiences, and those are the type of days that just keeps you through, and it's just a good day.
That's right. Wayne, let's eat. Let's tell us what's going on today.
Let's eat. Well, today's Wednesday, so speaking of a cheeseburger, it's cheeseburger sub day for lunch, and I'm telling you, if you hadn't had one of those, we take our hamburger patty, chop it up, and make a cheeseburger on a hoagie. We put that hoagie on the grill and grill it up, and then it's up to your imagination after that. Mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato. You can add bacon. You can add mushroom and Swiss. You can make it any way you want to. Make it all the way with slaw. Just so whatever you like on your cheeseburger or hamburger. You don't have to put cheese on it, so you can make it a hamburger sub. But again, it's just like when we make our hamburgers or cheeseburgers throughout the day. We're only limited to your imagination of what you want to put on it. So come by and try out one of these cheeseburger subs. We got the cold plates going. Those have been a big hit with all this heat that we've got. We've got chicken salad. We've got some of the cucumber, onion, and tomato salad. Of course, we always have potato salad and coleslaw. So that's a good option. Of course, any of the salads are a good option. I know we got a big order going out this morning for several salads. So the salads is always a good thing during this heat. And we have a basil wine vinaigrette that is probably one of the best vinaigrette dressings that I've ever had. And I'm not just saying that because it's my place, but it's definitely a great dressing to put on a salad. We use it for several different things. I marinate some chicken in it and do different things. But if you hadn't tried that basil wine vinaigrette, I definitely encourage you to try it because it's one of those things sort of like white gravy. Don't matter what you put it on, it makes it taste good. So
that's right.
Of course, today being Wednesday, it's chicken pie this evening. We'll throw some chicken pie on later on today to get ready for supper time, and we'll have some cabbage, and I don't know what bean we're going to do yet, but we'll have a bean, and of course we're running macaroni and cheese every day this week. So that's one of the things we've been asked about having for several days. So I'm going to run macaroni and cheese every day this week. So you can come on and get you some of that tonight. Of course, we'll have some desserts and this, that, and other. So this good day to come by and get you something good to eat.
All right, Wayne, tell us where to find you at.
Then we'll be up there at 391 East Main Street in Spindale, 11 to 2 for lunch, and then 3 to 7 for supper Monday through Thursday. And if you need anything for catering or anything like that, give us a call, too. And before I get off here, one quick thing. I seen your picture the other day about your weight loss, and congratulations on that. That's a great accomplishment.
That was
and I really like that. And, I'm a big man, too, so I'm in the process of trying to lose some weight, so that gave me a little motivation yesterday too. So congratulations on that.
I appreciate that, man. I really do. You talk about Facebook popping up a memory. It was 1 year ago today at the hospital. I got my picture took because of the new orientation hires, and I looked at that picture and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, "That don't even look like myself."
I know it.
And then,
well, anytime you want to put that in comparison to something, come over to the restaurant and I'll hand you a 50-pound bag of flour and a 25-pound bag of flour, and that'll give you an idea of what you've lost.
That is a great idea.
So that's a good way to put stuff
It
like
sure
that in
is.
perspective, because you don't think about it until you're holding it in your hand.
That is so true.
But yeah, again, congratulations on
I was
that.
actually at O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and a friend of mine had bought some brake rotors,
Mm-hmm.
and I helped him carry them out. And it dawned on me that I had lost that much weight, because as I was carrying those brake rotors out, my old knees started hurting again. I was like, "Good Lord!"
Yeah, that's exactly
And it was
right.
like it was like a weight lifted off of me when I put those
Yeah.
things down. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly getting there.
I heard
I'm,
that.
I'm keeping on.
sounds good.
Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
Have a good day.
good
Take
one.
care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Folks, it's been great being here with you on this Wednesday morning. Tracy, as always, good to sit in the blue room with you and
Thank you
be
very much.
part of your morning and the morning of part of the morning of Rutherford County.
That's exactly right.
As we say here, Tracy, you know it. You don't know it. Be good. Be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you. I promise. See you folks tomorrow.
Translating on W265, DW 100.9 is now Classic 101. And